Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to discuss the retirement model for XRP. None of the content is financial advice. We will also be going through the technical analysis and some of the targets per the Fibonacci levels. So let's get started. This is the retirement model available on cryptoweeklies.com. The link is on the bottom of your screen. There are four scenarios. The scenario of most of the interest is today that we'll be covering is that 30% annual growth rate in the non-bear market, 3 years of the non-bear market of the 4-year cycle, and 30% decline in the bear market. And with that, we are extrapolating what the price of XRP could be in that simulation. Right now, the price of XRP is coming in at around $2.80, assuming that the token peaks at around $5 towards the end of 2025. Again, we took that value using the Fibonacci levels as a baseline, also machine learning based forecast that we discussed yesterday. So right now the price of XRP is at around $2.80 per the last that is the last market cycles high was at around in April of 2021 was at around less than just shy of $2, $1.98 to be precise. Right now the move, if it goes to $3, that would represent to the fib level of about 1.618. The 2.618 is coming in at around $4.72 and the 3.618 at around $6.40. So if you take an average of the 4.72 and the 6.71, you would get a price close to $5. So that's where the $5 target is coming from. So assuming that the growth towards the end of 2025, the price goes to about $5 again in 2026, potentially a bear market year, and all these hypotheses are coming from the price action of XRP in the last in the last market cycle. Again, this is 2022 is this blue color where blue to purple color where the price ROI year to date was at around 60% decline year to date. Again, we are assuming in the next bear market the declines would be less steep compared to, again, for example, in 2018, which was the bear market year prior to the 2022. The ROI in 2018 was negative 87% at one point. In 2022, that was roughly speaking at around 60%. Again, extrapolating to 2026, this could be again the next bear market per the 4-year market cycle theory, where the decline is at around 30%. That is the assumption for the retirement model. Again, in the non-bear market years, such as let's say the halving year of 2020, the post-halving year of 2021, and also the pre-halving year of 2019, you can see that most of the time the prices are in an upswing. Again, in 2020, the ROI at the end of the year was 9 or 10%, but at one point it was at around 260%. Even in post-halving year, the ROI at one point was 650%. Towards the end of the year was at around 300%. In 2023, the ROI towards the end of the year was at around 81%. In 2024, the ROI towards the end of the year was at around 226%. So if you take an average and going forward, say that the likelihood of price action going up now at that kind of percentages is lower, as the market cap of XRP now approaches about $162 billion. Again, it has been the number 3 crypto for almost a month or two now. Again, and a lot of room between XRP and the fourth non-stable coin crypto, that is BNB, at around 100 billion. So about a 60 billion air gap between the two cryptos. Now looking forward to the 2026 bear market correction at around 30% goes to, again, these are whole numbers, so from $5 to $3, then extrapolating those 30% gain till about 2029 gets priced to about $8, in 2033 to $12, in 2037 to $19, and in 2040 at around $22. This is the bull case, but not as bullish as the uber bull case, which says that the growth could be, instead of 30%, 45% year over year during the non-bear market years, and 40% decline during the bear market years, starting with $6, which is the higher end of the target for XRP's price action for 2025. 2026 goes back to $3, 2029 to $12, 2030 2023 to about $22, 2037 at $40, and 2040 at around $51. And respectively, the number of XRP tokens needed to be a millionaire without staking. If price goes to $6 towards the end of the year, it would be 166k XRP. That in 2033, when the price goes to per the model, if it goes to $22, that number of XRP tokens needed to be a millionaire in 2033 would be at around 45k XRP tokens. In 2040, less than 20,000 XRP token gets you to that millionaire status. Right now, the price of those 20,000 XRP tokens would be somewhere around 50k. Just higher than 50k, somewhere between 50k and 54k, now that the price for XRP is at around $2.80. So this is the retirement model. Again, you can check out both the models on the same axes, how they operate differently. The bull case at 30% growth, whereas Uber bull case at 45% growth on the non-bear market years. Again, all of the content available under here, cryptoweeklies.com. One dedicated line for XRP. The graph is the machine learning based price forecast. The CAGR model, which is the compound annual growth rate model based retirement model that we just saw. We are talking about the two scenarios, which is the bull case and the Uber bull case at this point in time. The rest of the technical analysis for XRP that we covered in the prior video, again, still holds true. Which was released yesterday. And just to show the highlights of the machine learning based price forecast, again, the bull case right now is not one could argue that the major bull scenario occurred between November till about early December for XRP, and now it is taking a breather. That's why the estimated bull case target is between $2.70 and about $3.99, or almost $4 in the next 6 months for XRP. So with that, I would like to conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed the retirement related video for XRP. We do have similar retirement based forecast for most of the top 20 cryptos by market cap, Bitcoin, Ether, and all of these content are available for free. You can check them out. Again, these are a bunch of lines. Again, if you have a hypothesis for, let's say, only 30% growth, you can turn that down, or instead of 30% growth, about 45% growth for BTC, then you can check out the price action for BTC and other major cryptos, at least the top 20 cryptos, based on their retirement model, their regression analysis. So for example, XRP, how it is doing with respect to its fair value determined by the polynomial regression analysis, helps and understand whether it's a good time to get in or out of the market, especially as the price approaches this 2 standard deviation regression line at around $3.16, which has offered a major source of resistance. Again, let's see how the price action gets and breaks through that. Again, if it were to break through, historically speaking, it does break through in the post-halving years. So last time it did was in 2021. Now 4 years later, it would be 2025. Again, the cycle prior to that again was slightly delayed. The post-halving year was in 2017. The peak occurred in the first week of January of 2018. So technically in a different year, but again, in spirit, it's still at close to the post-halving year gains that XRP got, and then the prices went above the 2 standard deviation residual applied to the fair value. Again, takes into consideration 90% likelihood that the price stays below the orange line. If it breaks out, it breaks out in the post-halving year. So again, these kind of analytics are also available for not just XRP, for most of the top 20 cryptos. And the regression analysis are available not just for the top 20, but also top 100 cryptos, and also their Bitcoin pair, how they are doing on their Bitcoin pair and their ETH pair, as well as some of the newer cryptos. They do not have the regression based analysis at a weekly level, but for example, just taking an example for Aptos, over here, if it loads, so this is the regression analysis applied to the colors, directly to the color codes, and the fair value is also determined again based on this polynomial regression function, and based on how the price is doing with respect to the polynomial regression function and the phase of the market. The top is called, again, the risk levels are adjusted based on that relationship. Again, in 2024, early March 2024, this signaled a heated phase of the market. Again, these kind of analytics are available on the website, so do check them out. Again, none of the content is financial advice, but again, the pictures and the graphs do help formulate your own hypothesis. At least personally speaking, they have helped me a great deal, and I just wanted to share these tools with you. I hope you enjoyed the content and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.